What if I told you there's a brand new adventure bike from China with a triple-cylinder engine, premium suspension, and more tech than most Japanese bikes? And it could cost thousands less than its competitors. This is the Zontes 703F, and honestly, it might be one of the most surprising adventure bikes we've seen in years. But the real question is this actually a serious alternative to bikes like the Yamaha Tenere 700 or the Honda XL 750 Transl? Or is it just another Chinese bike with big promises? Let's find out. At first glance, the Zontes 703F definitely looks the part of a modern adventure bike. It has the tall stance, aggressive bodywork, and a rally-inspired front design that immediately puts it in the same visual category as premium ADV machines. The bike comes with a large windscreen, crash bars, handguards, and a rugged aluminum swing arm, giving it a proper adventure-ready appearance. The LED lighting system looks sharp and modern, and the overall build quality appears surprisingly refined for a relatively new manufacturer. But design alone doesn't make a great adventure bike. The real story starts under the tank. What makes the Zontes 703F really interesting is its engine. Instead of the usual parallel twin that dominates the middleweight adventure segment, Zontes went with something far more unusual. A 699 cubic centimeters inline triple-cylinder engine. This engine produces around 95 horsepower and about 75 newton meters of torque, which immediately puts it right in the heart of the middleweight adventure category. But the real advantage of a triple engine is its character. Compared to a twin like the one in the Tenere 700, triples usually offer smoother power delivery, stronger mid-range, and a more exciting top-end pull. It's a setup more commonly found in bikes like the Triumph Tiger 900 or the Yamaha Tracer 9. So seeing this configuration in a Chinese adventure bike is honestly pretty surprising. Another area where the Zontes 703F really tries to stand out is technology. This bike is absolutely packed with features that you normally only see on much more expensive machines. You get a large TFT display, smartphone connectivity, and multiple riding modes. There's also traction control, switchable ABS, and a quick shifter for smoother gear changes. But Zontes didn't stop there. The bike also includes things like tire pressure monitoring, heated grips, and even an electrically adjustable windscreen. And perhaps the most unusual feature is the built-in front and rear cameras, something you almost never see on motorcycles. Whether riders actually need all of this tech is another question, but it definitely shows that Zontes is trying to compete in the premium segment. When it comes to hardware, the Zontes 703F also looks impressive on paper. The bike uses fully adjustable suspension from Marzocchi, which is a respected Italian brand known for performance suspension systems. Braking is handled by J.1 radial calipers, another component supplier that's becoming increasingly common on high-performance bikes. Wheel sizes follow the classic adventure formula: a 21-inch front wheel and an 18-inch rear, which suggests that the 703F is designed to handle both road and off-road riding. However, there's one number that might raise a few eyebrows. Wait. The Zontes 703F reportedly weighs around 236 kilograms, which makes it noticeably heavier than something like the Tenere 700. That could affect how the bike feels in serious off-road conditions. And this brings us to the biggest question surrounding the Zontes 703F: reliability. Chinese motorcycle manufacturers have made huge progress over the past decade, but many riders in Europe and the US are still cautious. Questions about long-term durability, parts availability, and dealer networks still remain. Brands like Moto have already started changing that perception, especially with bikes like the Moto 800 metric tons. Now Zontes seems to be aiming for the same breakthrough. If the 703F proves to be reliable over time, it could seriously shake up the middleweight adventure segment. So is the Zontes 703F the next big thing in the adventure bike world? On paper, it definitely looks promising. A triple-cylinder engine, premium suspension, tons of technology, and aggressive pricing is a combination that's hard to ignore. But as always, the real test will be how the bike performs in the real world. If Zontes can deliver solid reliability and good riding dynamics, the 703F might become one of the most disruptive adventure bikes we've seen in years. Because for many riders, the question might soon change from, why buy a Chinese motorcycle? To, why pay more for something else? But what do you think? Would you trust a Chinese triple adventure bike like the Zontes 703F? Let me know in the comments below.